Hello, this is Anakin 2800, and this is another update on the Spencer Mansion. Started working on the other wing after Josh Ryu helped on a few sections on this side of the wing. We started fixing up the walls, but I might have to demolish this entire section or most of the walls on that. I'll get to that later. Um, Started replacing some of the lanterns with, the torches with lanterns to give it some light. Added some pictures where they needed to be. Tierra did that portion, and not too much has changed over here, apart from the lanterns. All right. I guess we'll start on the bottom first. So we had a window, we closed it up and replaced here. I tried to make what looked like we used a banner to try and make a mirror instead. And instead of the bluish walls that I had, Josh replaced them with some green stuff. Josh was the brains in this one. Never would have thought of this myself, but new improved tiger head. And then, oh yeah, that's an itchy tasty room. There was a lot of space, so put some bookshelves, and if someone want to add some journals in here or some spell books in here, they can. Closet where the zombie's at. I know it's kind of big, but you can use it. Let's see. I'll get to that soon enough. This leads to that plant room with the herbicide. Need some herbicide now. Here's where you would put that herbicide at. This is where your healing items would have been at, the herbs, and then we got more herbs going on here. Okay, whoops. Calling this the broken shotgun room. It's kind of small. Then we had some, Josh added some pictures over here. This section, complete overhaul, and needed Josh to fix that portion up, because I guess I had it completely backwards, which is probably what happened on the other wing. Josh's idea for this room, brilliant. He even had a section for the save room. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. But supposedly you can access this, and it's basically our typewriter. So Yeah, we had to improvise a little over here to get it working right, but this is that room that needed complete reconstruction. Got a window to look outside. Um, Future room with animal room where you would have the um, tiger eye, maybe some ammo, and this portion got interesting. This is the room where Barry would give you a code, and you go in here, and there's like another area. A couple zombies would have been over here, and then somewhere along here, I don't remember where, there was some herbs and more zombies. It led to basically the upstairs of where that elevator would be at. This one room where you would get the battery and stuff like that. This is pretty much the equivalent of our elevator. Herbs over here. And then, doesn't really look like it, but we got our elevator. This room, I'm not quite sure if I got it 100% right, but there's going to be a lot of bookshelves and stuff to cover this up. But supposedly there's a bookshelf hiding this, and you would go inside. Bookshelf here, kind of like a table here, and ideally, supposedly you would go outside and you would be able to see the heliport. And depending on what version you are, I believe it's the arrange, birds would actually shatter through the window and can't come after you. And this leads to another portion. Now, supposedly, if I remember right, although I couldn't figure out how to get this all set up on Minecraft, so I just put in some books. Some doors instead. But supposedly, you would move a statue to a certain location, which would trigger a hidden passageway to open up. There would be kind of like a desktop, and there would be a disc over here, unless you're playing Arrange, which I think it might still be desktop, but I gotta take a shortcut. So this leads up to the future kitchen, which I will build later on. And this is the lower portion of the elevator. And there's that creepy stuff again. Now this whole wing over here is one big can of worms that I might have to probably break down and reconstruct. Something went wrong here and nothing is lining up. The rooms look good though, but it might be a case of me having them reversed and whatnot, so I'll have to figure out what went wrong there. We'll start with the lower section. Um, so there's a room in here that, you know, there's a lot little sections in between, so some of this will be covered up, but eventually you go over here in this narrow area. There's like a desktop over here, and inside would be some shotgun shells. Go in here, there's a mirror, supposedly, depending on what version you're playing. The mirror could be over here, or it could be like somewhere over here. But eventually you reach a door which has like you would get this key when you beat the game, which lets you change your outfits. So oops. And over here, I'm calling it the blue room, but this is where you would get your floor 1 map. Go over here, and I don't know what happened here, but this room is basically where you would get the more ink ribbons. Although some would remember it as a dagger if you're playing the remake, but this isn't the remake mansion. Gotta see if there's like kind of a red bandana or something to go around here. And then this is what I would call the dog room. That's furniture over here. So this is where things start getting wonky, but I've done my best here. But this leads to the outside, and depending on what version you're playing, you'll either find your what do you call it? The herb miska or something else. And then here's where some herbs would be at. This is the bathroom. Believe it or not, it really did somewhat look kind of yellowish, so maybe it's a different tint of something else. This is supposed to be the shotgun room, and I've been trying to look up some Minecraft traps that we could apply, either using something for the ceiling, or maybe we can like reimagine it and do a trap on the bottom. I don't know. Let me know on that. But here's where the shotgun room would be at. And then you open this. And then this leads to the save room. And then this is where things start getting fucked up somehow, because nothing's lining up from above. But in the future there was supposed to be some stairs leading upstairs, but yeah, this all might need to be torn down. And then this was going to be the save room area. Helmet door room. There might have been some white shade in here. But yeah, that's where that book would have been at. And then this is supposed to be that picture room. And I left this opening because there's like a bar going around. And it had you messed up the puzzle, which was a pretty simple puzzle back in the day. The crows would have been chasing you from both sides. And then this leads to the future outside, but okay. Yeah, I think I just, yeah, this doesn't quite look right. So this would be Force's death room. Bazooka over here. Kind of, you can look outside. That kind of U room. This would be the room where you would either have to save Kenneth. I mean, not Kenneth, Richard. And then it would eventually went to the another room, and then the snake room, the attic area. But that's all messed up. This is that night room with the gas chambers. This would have led to that save room, but as you can see, the save room is too far. And having that much space spread out all the way over here would not make any sense. Over here would have been that botchless file. So yeah, this I might have to demolish and try again. The other side looks okay, I guess. This side definitely needs more work, and I'm taking a break until I can figure out what to do here. This is Anakin 2800 signing off.